Hey everybody, and happy Tuesday. Terry B coming back at you with another TTM Tuesday video. So you can see the pile in front of me of TTM returns is huge. Super awesome, excited about that. Was able to make it last week, just wasn't feeling too well. So feeling great, ready to go. I am not going to put everybody through these probably 15 to 20 envelopes. What I am going to do is I showed in a prior video some of the Coca-Cola crown cards of the kind of like an all-time Orioles team. So I sent a bunch of those out. I kind of went through who the players were. So I'm actually going to recap those. So this top stack is a good mix of other stuff. There's some Hall of Famers. There's some hockey stuff in there. So I'll hit those most likely next week. But I really want to focus on just the crown cards this week, just so I can kind of show you where I've been able to get with this set. I might come back and append the video later, just to let you know how many more I've got outstanding that I mailed out, just in case anybody wants to keep track with me. But I'm going to get rolling. So our first return was a 10-day return. And the index card, as you can see, is not signed. And our first return is Mike Anderson. So we kind of really like this set. You can see down here, it's basically the entire Orioles players, the roster from 1954 to 1991. So anybody that played in Old Memorial Stadium is featured in this set. So Mike Anderson's the first auto. And on the back, it gives you their years with the Orioles as well as their career stats. So it saves me a little bit of research. So you can see with the Orioles just there in 1978, 53 games, hit under 100. So definitely not overwhelming in 32 at-bats. Career stats aren't too bad, 700 plus games, 28 homers, batting average of 246. So Mike Anderson, in his 1 year with the Orioles in 78, is the first return. So next up is a 17-day return. There we go. And let's see. I've opened these so long ago, I have no idea who's actually in here, so it's kind of exciting for me again too. Index card, not signed. And Mike Adamson is the next return. And I think it was Adamson. It might have been Anderson, the one before this, but one of these guys was $5 to TTM. I kind of think it was Adamson. But we'll take a look at the stat line here. So with the Orioles, 67, 68, 69 in 11 games. He was 0-4 with a 7.46 ERA, and that was his career. So pitched all 3 of his big league seasons with the O's. Not a ton of success there, but pretty cool. I think I've got a black border rookie card of him in an older Topps design, so I must have missed that when I sent this one out. But Mike Adamson is the second TTM. Next up is an 11-day return. And there's something else in here. Index card not signed. And we have a personal submission. So Tom Dukes is the next TTM. So I definitely sent out the crown card, and he added an oversized autograph photo of his own. It's always cool to see players send something back that you didn't send to them, so that's pretty cool. So here's the card I sent out. I do like how he signed it in the lighter part of the card and keep the autograph from fading a little bit. So Tom Dukes, let's take a look. With the Orioles, just 1 year in 71. He was 1-5 in 28 games, 30 strikeouts, and ERA of 3.55. Decent big league career, 161 games, 5-16, ERA of 4.37. So Tom Dukes. Next up is a 9-day return. And Ike DeLock is the next return. Pretty cool auto. So a little bit about Mr. DeLock. With the Orioles in 63, 7 games, 1-3 with a 5.04 ERA. Pretty decent big league career, 329 games, 84-75, so winning record. 672 strikeouts and ERA a little over 4. So Ike DeLock. So next up, we've got an 8-day return of Dave Duncan. This is pretty cool for me because a lot of these players played well before the time I was even born, let alone started following baseball. So I'm kind of learning along with everybody else. So Dave Duncan was a catcher with the Orioles, 75 and 76. About 189 games played, 591 at bats, 16 homers, hit just over the Mendoza line, which is in line with his career. Played just short of 1,000 games, not quite 3,000 at bats, 109 homers, and a little above the Mendoza line again at 214 for a career batting average for Dave Duncan. All right, we've got a longer return here for 51 days, so you can tell I've definitely sat on some of these trying to get a few of them back so I could make this video. So Leo Burke. You can see he personalized it there with the best wishes, and there's the auto. So a little bit about Mr. Burke. With the Orioles in 58-59, 12 games, 21 at bats. Did have a homer in those 21 at bats, 5 RBIs, good for 333 batting average. Career 165 games, 300 plus at bats, 9 home runs. I cannot read today. 45 RBIs and a batting average of 239. It's always nice when they add a personalization to the card too. So Leo Burke. Got 2 left in this Crown Series video. So I've got a 12-day return. And Wayne Causey is the next TTM. Take a look at the auto there. So with the Orioles, 55-57 as an infielder, 135 games, 273 at bats, 2 homers, hit a $187. Really long MLB career. You can see here, 1,100 games, 3,000 plus at bats, 35 homers, 285 RBIs, and a batting average of 252. So this time with the Orioles, definitely an outlier given the career stats. Wayne Causey. And our last one in this Crown Coca-Cola Memorial Stadium series is Fritz Connolly. So a little bit about Mr. Connolly. He was an infielder in 85, 50 games, 112 at bats, 3 homers, 15 RBIs, batting average of 232, and that was the bulk of his career. Only 8 additional games, not with the Orioles. And you can see not a whole lot of change in the stats over those 8 games. You can see the logos on the back here. So it's a Coca-Cola product along with the Crown filling station. So I don't own the set of these. I tend to look to see who TTMs, and I go to a preferred eBay seller and pick up just the singles. But I'm kind of curious now, as I continue to get more TTMs, of just completing the whole set. It'd be cool to throw in a binder and toss in the autos with those that are no longer with us, because there are a few of those, as well as the folks who don't sign. It'd be a cool set to see together. So Fritz Connolly was the last return. So I appreciate everybody tuning in for this TTM Tuesday video. If you wouldn't mind, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't. I believe I'm creeping up on a round number of followers, so I'm going to have to take a look and see how many subscribers I've got and talk about a contest. So if you're watching this, you're not a subscriber, I appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, and hopefully we'll be able to do a cool giveaway here in the next month or so. So again, thanks everybody for watching. Hope everybody has a great day. Take care.